This is James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Reports. Today, I'm going to give you 4 reasons America is a police state. What do you think when you hear the term police state? Chances are you conjure up an image of jackboot Nazis storming down the street, terrorizing people with German shepherds. But a police state can actually look a lot more familiar. But since we were born, our heads have been filled with nationalist propaganda that we refuse to believe that we're not the freest country in the world. The truth is, being freer than a country doesn't mean that we're actually free. It just means our masters are slightly nicer than theirs. Here are 4 legitimate reasons America is a police state. Number 1, the police are as well equipped as the army. Police forces all over the country have been beefing up their arsenal over the past 2 decades. But since 9/11, the blurry line between police forces and standing armies has simply been erased. As military equipment was brought home from Iraq, a lot of it soaked up by civilian law enforcement. These guys are buying tanks like MRAPs, armed cars and trucks, night vision goggles, planes, helicopters, and of course, guns. Oh, and the Department of Homeland Security also purchased 704,000 rounds over the next 4 years. And for what? Number 2, the government spies on its citizens. The recent revelations of the NSA prison program only highlighted what everybody already knew. And of course, the government spies on its citizens. The NSA, FBI, the local law enforcement can track your cell phone usage, listen to your record, your phone calls, pull up your phone records, your medical records without warrants. They can track your internet usage, your emails, your location, or even hack your computer and spy on you through your webcam. They can turn on your camera and microphone on your smartphone, and even if it is off. Facebook collides with the Department of Defense to manipulate your motion state by filtering your news feeds. Microsoft altered the Skype to comply with government demands of accessibility, making it easier for the police and federal agents to collect chat and your usage data. All, of course, for your own good. Number 3, we actually have free speech zones. That's right, according to the Supreme Court, you have the right to free speech, but only in certain times and places. Do you want to protest against the president? No problem. Just do it over there, out of earshot, behind the fence of guards with people with guns. You know, most universities have established and enforced free speech zones. One student, for example, was ordered to stop handing out copies of the Constitution on Constitution Day. In 2011, a trespass bill was passed establishing a no protest bubble around government officials or secret servicemen. Are you still feeling free now? It only gets better. The government engaged in never-ending wars. The war on drugs is a government war against its own citizens, and it signaled the very beginning of the police state in our country. Just for owning a plant or powder, the government can seize your bank accounts, your cars, your house, and even you, and they'll probably kill your dog too. Now, according to the ACLU, 62% of raids from 2011 to 2012 were targeted because of drugs. The U.S. has 20% of the world's prisoner population, but only 5% of the world's total population. Of the prisoners, 1 in 4 most serious charges is drug-related. All of this stops regular people from making their own decisions with their own bodies. Now, many people say the war on drugs is a failure, but the drug part was only a cover to make the reality more plausible to your average person. The true intent of the drug war is control, and it's been widely successful in that regards. The war on terror is a way for the government to ensure it's always a war to fight and the enemy to rally the population against, no matter how bad things get here. Now, this has been James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Report. Subscribe if you're new. Links are below, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Our page is Media on 9/11. Thank you.